Hey everybody, I'm here with Nina. She is the co-founder of the Mermaid of Hilton Head, an ocean conservation education company here on the island. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and we're here to talk about wildlife etiquette. So Nina, a lot of people come here and, you know, they've never seen dolphins, alligators, starfish, stuff like that. And there's a lot of people here on the island that live here and they see them every day. But people don't realize that there are a lot of rules when it comes to these animals to keep them safe.
Yeah, a lot of people, their first reaction when they see wildlife that they're not used to seeing is they want to get as close as possible, and like most people want to touch them, feed them, like anything they can do to get close to these animals because it's not something that they see every day. Right. But there are a lot of rules, and the rules are there in place for their safety, for the safety of the animals, for the safety of the humans even. So they are important, and it's important for people to know what exactly they are.
Right, so what are some of those rules?
So I would say the biggest one when people are out on the water is don't feed the dolphins. Right. So this is a federal crime. It's against the Marine Mammal Protection Act, and it can be enforced by up to a $20,000 fine.
Wow.
And the reason that one is in place is because dolphins, well, they're smart.
Right.
They like free food.
Right.
Right. So it's not uncommon for them to approach boats and ask for food. Mm-hmm. And then when the humans see the dolphins in the water asking for food, their natural reaction, of course, is to feed them. Right. So the reason it's bad is because you're encouraging those dolphins to come close to boats, and also keep within boating traffic. Like they usually migrate in the same areas, so they'll stay where the boats are because they're getting fed. Okay. So this is dangerous because they can also get injuries from the boat propellers. So the dolphin that is getting fed right now, you're assuming is healthy. But let me tell you about Beethoven.
Oh, tell me about Beethoven.
Okay. So Beethoven is one of our dolphins, our local dolphins in the pod. And he is an older dolphin, and we believe he has late onset hearing loss, which is why his name is Beethoven.
Okay.
But this affects his echolocation as well, so he's not able to hear the boats coming. Okay. But we think he's been fed before because he stays where the boat traffic is.
Okay.
So he actually has a lot of his dorsal fin missing, assuming
that it was hit by the boat
propeller. And this is because he's used to that area, he's used to staying around boats, and then once he loses his hearing, or any dolphin, once they become unhealthy or they have some sort of risk, they feel safer in the areas where they know, where they're local.
Right.
So they're familiar with those areas.
Right.
So,
and echolocation, that's how dolphins see underwater.
Yeah, so our water has zero visibility.
Right.
You can't see anything under there whatsoever.
Right. So
the dolphins use echolocation, and that's where they send a sound wave from their melon, which is their forehead, and it bounces off an object and it comes back to them and they receive it in their lower jaw. And they can tell how big an object is, how close it is, which direction it's moving. They can even tell how dense it is, which is kind of like X-ray vision, which is pretty cool.
That's cool.
But when they lose their hearing, like Beethoven, his echolocation is impaired. So he can't, he's out there pretty blind.
He's swimming blind, literally.
Yeah.
Oh boy, okay.
So, and because he's been encouraged to be around boat traffic, probably
his whole life.
Right. It's hard to say because we don't know for sure, but probably his whole life. This puts him at great risk for propeller injuries.
Right. So people are encouraging bad behaviors, hence why they have the rule, don't feed the dolphins.
Correct, yes.
Okay, so some takeaways. Don't feed the dolphins. Be careful when you're driving because you never know. You might have some dolphins like Beethoven who are impaired and don't know where they're going. All right, well, thank you so much for today.
Thank you.
If you guys want to learn more about these animals, they've got tons of great information on their website under their education page. You got some videos, some worksheets, stuff like that. And that's it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, that's it for today. Let's head back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. Up next, we'll talk with a local basketball coach who's now stepping out in front of the mic.